I'm shocked that a question like that would come up at a time when we got so many other things to do. Well, I'm not that shocked, actually. It's fairly typical. We got other business to attend to. I was pretty confident about where I was born. I think most people were as well. And my hope would be that the presidential election reflects more serious issues than that.
Just yesterday, Trump again refused to say with his own words that the president was born in the United States. Now, Donald's advisors had the temerity to say he's doing the country a service by pushing these lies. No, he isn't. He is feeding into the worst impulses, the bigotry and bias that lurks in our country. Barack Obama was born in America, plain and simple, and Donald Trump owes him and the American people an apology. So, my friends, there is no new Donald Trump. There never will be. Donald Trump looks at President Obama after 8 years as our president. He still doesn't see him as an American. Think of how dangerous that is. Imagine a person in the Oval Office who traffics in conspiracy theories and refuses to let them go, no matter what the facts are. Imagine someone who distorts the truth to fit a very narrow view of the world. Imagine a president who sees someone who doesn't look like him and doesn't agree with him and thinks that person must not be a real American. Donald Trump is unfit to be president of the United States.
And her campaign of 2008 started the birther controversy.
Involved in the 2008 campaign, is that correct? Yes. What did you do? I made a documentary about it. What was the documentary? We Will Not Be Silenced. And what was it about? The voter fraud in the Democratic primary. When did the first issues of Obama's eligibility come up? Oh, immediately. And then all of a sudden, he's not eligible to be president. The Clintons started it. It started, and everybody who has called this a conspiracy from the Republicans or the Tea Party, they need to know who started it. The Democrats. It was Hillary and Bill, and it percolated up from there. Bill Clinton would make references to it. He would, he would say it. He would go on camera and jokingly make comments about, is Obama qualified to be president? Well, if he's 35 and United States citizen, I guess he's qualified. So just to be clear, you're saying that the Clintons we're not hiding that their concerns that Obama was not eligible. Is that correct? Correct. Did the Clintons stop attacking Obama eligibility? In the world that we were in with her superdelegates and delegates, it just was, he's not legit. That's the end of it, period, end of story. It wasn't up for discussion. We were always told that Bill was going to tell the truth. Just wait. Bill's going to tell everybody. Bill's going to tell the truth. I didn't really know why somebody would know that and not tell the truth. It's just so un-American to me. I mean, that's why 4 years later, I'm actually shocked that anybody thinks he is legit. That's the shocker. Not that there's birthers running around. It's like, what are you people thinking that this goes on? This is a man who does not think he has to document himself the way I would get a job at Walmart. That it's affrontive and it's racist to ask for a birth certificate from the most powerful person in the world to satisfy a constitutional requirement. people that we have in our film have been threatened. We had to block out a lot of faces of people who would not go on camera. They were terrified. They'd been threatened. They threatened to be killed, their jobs. There were Democrats who were threatened to get out of the party, all that kind of stuff. Bill Gluttony was killed. Was chairman of the Arkansas Democratic Party and the Hillary superdelegate.
And what relationship did he have with Bill and Hillary?
When I heard Bill's best friend,
And what happened to him?
he was sitting in his office and someone came in and shot him, killed him, ran out, and then the perp got killed and there was no motive. The person was killed, there was never a motive, and I was told that was shut up, Bill, or you're next.
Shut up about what?
About his birth certificate.
Were there any further threats that you heard made against the Clintons?
Well, then this woman told me that Bill, who probably doesn't take threats too lightly or too seriously, was going to do it anyway. And then they went in and said, "It's okay. It's your daughter now that we'll go after." And then Bill never said anything.
And the threat was in relationship to if the Clintons continued discussing Obama's eligibility and birth certificate.
Yes.
I finished it. You know what I mean. President Barack Obama was born in the United States, period. Now we all want to get back to making America strong and great again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
For 5 years, he has led the birther movement to delegitimize our first black president. His campaign was founded on this outrageous lie. There is no erasing it in history. Just yesterday, Trump again refused to say with his own words that the president was born in the United States at a pivotal moment for our country. Now, I do believe every election is important, but this one feels different, doesn't it? That's because it is. The next 53 days will shape the next 50 years. The future of our children and grandchildren hangs in the balance. On the one hand, we have my opponent, Donald Trump, and in recent weeks, he's tried to restrain himself and clean up his image. But as Maya Angelou once said, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time.
Information today about the site of my birth. Now, this issue has been going on for 2.5 years now. I think it started during the campaign. And I have to say that over the last 2.5 years, I have watched with bemusement. I've been puzzled at the degree to which this thing just kept on going. We've had every official in Hawaii, Democrat and Republican, every news outlet that has investigated this, confirm that, yes, in fact, I was born in Hawaii, August 4th, 1961, in Kapiolani Hospital.
Very proud of myself because I've accomplished something that nobody else has been able to accomplish. I was just informed while on the helicopter that our president has finally released a birth certificate. I'd want to look at it, but I hope it's true so that we can get on to much more important matters, so the press can stop asking me questions. He should have done it a long time ago. Why he didn't do it when the Clintons asked for it, why he didn't do it when everybody else was asking for it, I don't know.
See, this is the way our government works. We get to do oversight. That's why since 1814, this committee has been doing that. There's executive privilege. Let me help you. There's executive privilege. Has the president invoked executive privilege in this case? No. The answer is no. Good. That's right. The answer is no. Is there any other situation?
Look, when it comes to classified information and the classification that deals in the executive order,
Ones that put redactions on personal identifiable information, correct?
we did on the personal identifiable information, that's correct.
Where in the Constitution does it say that I can't see that?
It doesn't address it specifically in the Constitution.
So, can you cite any legal case, any precedent that says that Congress can't look at personal identifiable information?
I cannot cite any legal case.
Are you aware that Congress is exempt from the Privacy Act?
I am.
Does the FBI treat congressional document requests as FOIA requests?
No.
Will the FBI provide Congress all of the 302s? Wait. We're not, FOIA proxy, you mean I gotta fill out a FOIA request?
You can. Not necessary.
When, here's the problem. You handpicked the 302s to give to us. My understanding of discussion with staff, and I appreciate your accessibility with the staff. You've been good, and you're new, and for your first time hearing, this is a tough one, but the reality is, you should give us all the 302s.
So let me say this. I think the director made principled decisions about what to say to Congress when he was here and also what to provide to Congress. As far as the
Wait, where do I find that?
Personally identifiable.
Do we just let everybody in government decide that they're based on their own individual principles? That's what see, it's trust but verify is how it works. You don't get to decide what I get to see. I get to see it all. You don't get to decide what I get to see. I get to see it all. You don't get to decide what I get to see. I get to see it all.